Hello, good evening. So today I'll start the DSP related problem on convolution. Related problem. So this convolution related problem is the very vital in DSP, because in every case of calculation of analysis, maybe sometime you have to use convolution in some way. So convolution is a very vital topic, and it is the one of the hot topic in digital signal processing as well as signal and system. So convolution, you will get minimum one question from convolution chapter or convolution related topic. So convolution is nothing but it is simply composition of two signals. Two signals are given, you have to combine these two signals and you have to find out the convolution. Or I can say, whenever I have to combine any kind of two signals, then I will use the convolution process. So suppose you have two signals, that is, one is represented by x of n and another one is h of n. Then you have to combine these two signals, and this combination is known as the process of combination or the process of two signal, combining two signal is known as convolution, and it is represented by, suppose yn is the representation of convolution, then yn is the convolution of x of n and h of n, and it can be written by this h of n, and this symbol is known as convolution symbol, and this equation is known as convolution sum. Convolution sum. So since sum is a term to represent convolution, so we have to do addition, and what kind of addition we will see in this convolution process. So before going to convolution to do the convolution sum of any signal, we have to follow some steps. Okay, so first one is steps to do convolution sum. So first one is x of n is given and h of n is also given. You have to write both sequence. Okay, next I have to represent by yn, and this yn has initial value at n. So if n has an initial value to express any kind of sequence, you know the initial value is mandatory. I have to give the initial value. So the initial value of n, initial value of n is given as initial value of x of n plus initial value of y of n. That means suppose if x of n, the sequence of x of n is started from n1, this is the initial value, and h of n is started from n2, that is the initial value, then y of n has the initial value of n1, initial value at n1 plus n2. Suppose I am giving an example, x of n equal to 1, 2, 3. It is started from this 0. Okay. H of n is equal to 1, 1, 1. Started from this. So initial value is not doesn't mean that what is the origin's value. Origin value is 0, but its initial value from where the signal is initiated is n1 equal to -1, because the sequence is started from -1, and in this case this sequence started from n equal to 0, so n2 equal to 0. So the initial value of yn will be n1 -1 plus 0, so -1. So y of n also started from the -1. So whatever the resultant, that resultant or the sequence will be started from the value -1. So this is the second step. The third step is represent x of n into x of k as well as h of n, h of k. Okay, that means both the signals or both the sequence is represented in terms of k. K is the index, k is same as n. Okay, next is fold the signal h of k to h of minus k. In this example, suppose h of n, in this example h of n equal to 1, 1, 1. So first I have to express this h of n into h of k, 1, 1, 1, and now I have to fold this h of minus k, that means 1, 1, 1. So just fold this signal. So this one is there, this one is this, and this one is this. So h of k. Okay, now do the calculation, and convolution sum can be represented as by the equation k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of k h of n minus k. This is the formula to find out the convolution. So you have to do this convolution by using this formula. So now I am taking an example. Suppose it is given x of n equal to 3, 2, 1, 2, started from 3, and h of n equal to 1, 2, 1, 2. So it is started from this. And so if in question, if in any sequence the arrow is not given, okay, if suppose in question it is given that x of n equal to 3, 2, 1, 2, and no arrow is given, so by default you have to choose the very first value of this sequence as n equal to 0. So it is started from 3. So now I have to find out the convolution sum. You have to find out the convolution sum. So to solve the question, I have to, first step 1 is I have to write x of n 3 2 1 2 and h of n 1 2 1 2. Okay, now I have to find out the initial value of y of n, initial position from where the sequence will be started. So initial, second step, initial position of y of n will be n1 plus n2, and it is started from n1 equal to 0 and it is started from -1. So n2 equal to -1. So what will be the initial position of y of n? 0 plus -1, that is -1. That will be starting position of the sequence of y of n. Next is third step. Third step, express the x of k and h of x of n and h of n in terms of x of k and h of k. So x of n becomes x of k, which is equal to 3 2 1 2. H of n becomes h of k, which is equal to 1 2 1 2. Now step 4, fold the h of k. Now h of k becomes h of minus k, then the sequence will be 2 1 2 1. Okay, I have to fold the signal. Just fold the signal and I will get this point. Now next step is I have to represent k equal to minus infinity to infinity x of k h of n minus k. Now my next question is, which I am not mentioning in previous step, that up to which point now I am getting the initial point. Now I have to end the sequence. Now at which point I have to end the sequence? So besides step 2, I have to find out ending position. So this is similarly the calculation is as similar as the calculation of initial point. That is, I have to find out what is the ending position of x of n, that is 1 2 3. 3 is the ending position, and ending position of h of n, that is 1 2, that is n4 equal to 2. So ending position of y of n equal to n3 plus n4, that is 3 plus 2, that is 5. That means from -1 to 5 you have to calculate. From n value starts from -1 and it will up to +5. Okay, so now I have to calculate the value. So first value is n equal to -1 at n equal to -1. So at n equal to -1, that means y of -1 equal to k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, x of k h of -1 minus k. Okay, now you have to find this equation. So this can be written as h of minus k minus 1. I can write same thing, minus 1 minus k. So that means h of minus k is delayed by 1 unit. So what is the value of h of minus k? H of minus k equal to 2 1 2 1 0. And what will the value of h of minus k minus 1? That is delayed. That means initial position will be shifted by 1 unit. So its value is 2 1 2 1. Okay. So now y of minus 1 will be x of k. So x of k, that means what the value of x of k is, you have to write the value of x of k 3 2 1 by position, that is 3 2 1 2. This is the origin, 0th position, and h of minus 1 minus k. So h of minus 1 minus k value is this. So 1, this is the origin, and all the values will be in left hand side from the origin. So 2 1 2. So just multiply position wise and then summation. So it will be, it has the value 0 0 0 and a symbol has value 0 0. So 3 3. All the terms are 0. That is 0 0 0 0 0 0. Now add these terms. So you will get 3. And this summation is added so that this process is known as convolution sum. That's why some terms is included in the process convolution sum. Okay, so the value of y of minus 1 will be 3. Next is I have to find out the next value, because minus 1 to 5 I have to calculate. So minus 1 is given. So at n equal to 0, n equal to 0 means at n equal to 0, y of 0 equal to k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of k h of n minus k. So n equal to 0. So this equation becomes minus infinity to plus infinity x of k h of minus k, because n equal to 0. So n equal to 0. So h of minus k. So h of minus k, I have already calculated it. 2 1 2 1. Okay. So now what will the value of y of 0? That is first x of k. X of k, the value of x of k is 3 2 1 2 started from the origin, and h of k origin 2 1 1 2. Now multiply position wise. This will be 0 0 0 0. So 6 2 0 0 0 0. So now add these terms. So you will get 8. So y of 0 equal to 8. Okay. Next is at n equal to 1. So y of 1 equal to k to the minus infinity plus infinity x of k h of 1 minus k. Now h of k is h of minus k. I have already represented. Now h of 1 minus k, it can be written as h of minus k plus 1. So h of minus k plus 1, that means advanced. This h of minus k plus 1, that means h of minus k is advanced by 1 unit, means advanced means it will be started one step before from its original value. So in this case it is started from 0, now it will be started from minus 1. So advanced. Okay, so this one is 2 1 2 1, this, and it will be started from this. Advanced. Advanced means the arrow will be moved to left hand side, and minus means arrow will be moved to right hand side. Okay, so now multiply y of 1 equal to x of 1 is 3 2 1 2, this is the initial position, and h of minus 1 minus 1 minus k, there is a 1 2 1 2 0 and is 0. So now multiply 3 now add this, so you will get 8. Similarly you have to find out y2 y3 y4 and y5. This one is the this one you have to calculate. So your final yn equal to, that is 3 8 8, then y of 2 y of 3 y of 4 y of 5. So now by this process you will find out the convolution sum of two signals. The convolution is a very long process, so keep your mind cool and then you have to calculate. Otherwise if you will do any wrong step or any wrong calculation in any one step, then your entire equation will be changed. So to avoid this, keep in mind always that whenever you are doing any kind of long equation or long solution of any kind of problem, first you have to keep your mind cool. Okay, so now there are another shortcut method of using your convolution, two shortcut method to calculate your convolution. First one is matrix method. Okay, suppose x of n in this previous example 1 2, I am taking the previous example, h of n 1 2 1 2. So now I am using the matrix method. Okay, so in matrix method what will I do? I have to first write the matrix, and the upper portion I will write x of n values, and lower portion I will write h of n values. So what is the values of x of n? 3 2 1 2, h of n 1 2 1 2. Okay, now I have to multiply like this. So 3 multiplied with 1 3, okay, 1 multiplied with 2 2 1 2, next 3 with 2 6, 4 2 4, next is 3 2 1 2. 6 4 2 4. So now to diagonally add this. So the equation will become y of n equal to 3 sum plus okay. So 6 plus 2 8, 4 plus 3 plus 2 8, 6 plus 6 12, 9 4 and 4. And the calculation of starting position and ending position will be same in your will be same as your step 2. That is, the starting position is -1 up to 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the metric method, but better not to use this method in examination. If convolution related problem will carry the marks less than 3, that means 1 or 2, then 1 2 or 3, then you have to use this matrix method. But if the convolution related problem will carry more than 3, you have to use the conventional method. And another method is using Z transform. So since the Z transform is not covered yet in video lecture, I will discuss this Z transform convolution using Z transform whenever I will discuss the topic Z transform. Okay, thank you all, that much for today.